This is an ABC report on Ihsas Khan's last appearance in court. Ihsas Khan's trial aborted after concerns over his mental health. This was on 16th of May 2018. But bear in mind, the actual original offence occurred back in September 10th, 2016. So it's at least 18 months or longer, 20 months now. And I will say that I went to a lot of those hearings in between. There was about 8 or 9, and all they talked about, first of all, was getting the brief completed. And then they all talked about was mental health. Down here, Justice Bealey says, the jury must be discharged and a separate hearing take place before a judge alone for the specific purpose of determining the accused fitness to stand trial. And then he says, will be scheduled to be revisited in July. And here we are in July, and it has been revisited on the, there it is, mental health fitness inquiry on the 19th and the 20th of July. Inserted before that is a directions hearing. Now, I'm not sure what's going to happen at that directions hearing. There was a direction hearing prior to the trial, and all what happened there was the AFP commissioner gave the actual directions. I thought the judge was meant to be giving the directions, but the AFP commissioner gave the judge directions on how the witnesses were to be questioned, i.e. so they could not give straight answers to straight questions because it's a hoax. They would have had to have lied. So that they took control of that, and also what the media could report. So they also took control of that. So that last reporting on all the trial, that was all filtered anyway by the AFP. So any testimony that would have shown it to be a hoax, that's what would have been filtered out. We would have just heard the sanitised version. So I'm not sure what's going to happen at this directions hearing here, why they've got one set, because he just said it's going to go straight to a mental health fitness inquiry. So I don't know what that's about. I'm not going to be able to get to that one, but I may get to the mental health fitness inquiries. But the important thing to remember here is that it was already going to, there were already hearings to set up the trial back in Parramatta Court before it even went to the Supreme Court. And the only reason it went to the Supreme Court was because they have the jurisdiction there to declare that he's mentally unfit to stand trial. So I dare say this mental health fitness inquiry is a foregone conclusion because that's the whole reason it was sent. And therefore, that was the plan all along, I would say. So anyway, I will try to get to one of these mental health fitness inquiries, and I will do an update video on that. Like I said, I can't get to the 9th, but get rid of Ben Shapiro. Not interested in him anymore, by the way. This guy's good though. High Impact Vlogs. Go to his YouTube channel. He's really good. He's one of my go-to guys, along with the usual Australian regulars. Anyway, I'll try and get to that one there, and then I'll do a report. But I dare say we already know what the outcome's going to be. He's going to be declared mentally unfit, along the lines of Jimmy G down in Melbourne. So that's how they're going to try and wriggle out. Then it's not going to go back to trial. There's no way they tried that. If you go back to here, I didn't know this, but it said this is the second jury to hear the trial after an early jury was discharged for unrelated reasons. I don't know what all that was about, but going to trial is really messy for them. So it's not going to go back to trial. This is going to be the last hearing. It's all going to be wrapped up, and they'll say that he's in a mental health institution somewhere. And look, that taser, that convinced me, especially the time difference and the fact that Ihsas Khan, if you go back to my video, have a look at that, how they used a training cartridge. It wasn't a real one, and you know that because Ihsas Khan's picking and choosing as to when he's going to fall over. It's not tied to, it's not corresponding to when the taser's being discharged. The taser's being discharged, it's not affecting him, and then he's choosing. So he's in on it, and therefore he's not going to end up in jail. They won't put him in jail. Don't even know where he is now. They say he's in jail, but if he is, it'd be, the holiday wing. There's no way he's stuck with other prisoners. So they say, we need to isolate him because he's a terrorist, and we want to, not have him recruit anyone else, and all this sort of garbage. But ultimately, he's sitting somewhere very comfortable, and he will be very comfortable after this episode's over. All right, that's it.